a 22-year-old named Cassandra and I live in a small town. Growing up, there wasn't always chaos going on in the town and everyone pretty much knew each other. On this particular day though, about a year and a half ago now, it happened to be my sister's birthday and we spent it at a local restaurant. We all had a pretty good time, especially my sister. She is a simple type. She is content with having all the family together instead of having a crazy party. As the evening goes on, darkness settled in. We all noticed it was getting late and the restaurant was about to close. We all started to head out and said our goodbyes. My sister wanted to ride along with me. I remembered on the way back home that it was my turn to get groceries. My boyfriend and I would take turns and it was my turn. So my sister and I ended up shopping at a Walmart. There I did my shopping and we looked around trying not to get distracted at things I didn't really need but things I really wanted. Within the 2 hours of us being there, we finally headed towards the self-checkout line. As we were walking there, my distraction got the better of me and I wanted to check out some sunglasses. There my sister and I were trying some on, but then all of a sudden a young lady that looked about in her early 30s approached us. She asked if we were from around town and proceeded to ask us about our religion. She goes on to tell us how she's in a Bible study group and if we were interested in joining her. Mind you, this was already late in the night, because when my sister and I took off for Walmart, it was already 11 at night. She then goes on to say we can meet up somewhere to have this Bible study session, out somewhere by a Target or elsewhere someday soon. But then the woman says something to us that seemed oddly strange to me. She said, "I also have pamphlets I give out, but they're in my car right now." My sister and I looked at each other strangely. The woman then asks us if we can exchange numbers so we can discuss this further at another time. Me being the person that I am, I politely said, "Well, I can get your number instead." She said sure, then proceeded to give it to me. Then I asked her, "Hey, we never got your name by the way." She said her name was Zelda. From there we had to cut the conversation short because it was already getting late. Plus my boyfriend had called me asking what was taking so long. After we left, I never stopped to think why somebody like her would be out this late at night, at a store trying to recruit people for her Bible study sessions. About a week had passed. I was at work when my sister was blowing up my phone with messages. She then called me right after. I finally answered. My sister goes on to tell me something that almost puts me into shock. She said she was going through her Snapchat when she came across a friend's post saying, "Please be careful of your surroundings. There is a woman going around trying to lure young girls for what she's calling a Bible study group." When it turns out, this sick woman is actually trying to get these girls into a sex trafficking ring. When she told me that, a lot of things started running through my mind. Like, how long has she been doing this? Has she been watching us around the store? Or has she trapped some poor soul and they'll fall for it? That could have been us. All I have to say is to anybody that listens to this story, seriously, please make sure you check your surroundings. Anywhere you go. You just never know when it could be you. As for that Zelda girl, please, let's not ever meet again.